Exercise is for knee stability. What we want to accomplish with this is we want to work your quadriceps muscle, which has three basic components. You have an outside quad muscle, we have a medial quad muscle, a middle quad muscle, and a medial quad muscle. And vastus lateralis, vastus intermedius and rectus femoris, and vastus medialis obliquus. And so we want to try and fix it so that they contract in the right ratio, so when you push off, you're not pulling crooked on your kneecap, causing tendonitis and grinding in your knee. So Roxy's going to go ahead and demonstrate an exercise called the four-way cross. Leg forward, and we simply do a squat. Squat down and come up. We're going to do 10 repetitions. Good. Normally we would switch to the other side and do 10 more reps. In this case, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next version of this, and that's with the leg behind, and we'll do 10 repetitions with the leg behind. You don't need to go super deep on these exercises. Typically when you're running, you bend your knee no more than about 35 degrees. So if you get 35 degrees flexion, you're closely mimicking the exercise. When you're doing exercises for a given sport, it's always better to mimic the exercise, the sport as closely as possible. This is why we don't recommend quad extensions or hamstring curls, which in human movement are really unnatural positions. Those don't mimic any kind of normal human movement, so we avoid them. We try and mimic the exercise as much as possible. The next version of this exercise is in the star position with the leg out to the side. Simply pull the leg all the way out to the side and squat down. This works the vastus lateralis muscle, and it works the psoas and helps to stabilize your hips. And with these exercises, we always keep the chest up and the chin up. Good posture. In the last version of this, we cross the leg behind. We call this the speed skater position. And we go ahead and do our squats in the skater position. Good. You can really feel this burning on the outside of the hip and on the outside of the thigh. Good. This is one exercise, but there's 4 different exercises involved in this one series, and each one of them has 10 repetitions. You're doing it on both sides, so there's a lot of reps. You can give yourself a good workout just doing this one exercise.